topic, Crystal Magna. She admits to lying about the rape allegations on the Duke Lacrosse team. This was the supposed victim of said rape back some time ago. I believe this was like in the early 2000s, somewhere. I can't remember the exact time. I felt like it was like anywhere from 2006 to like 2012, around that time period, it feels like. But I remember the story where, there was a young lady who went to this party. The lacrosse players was there, and they SA'd her, and she admitted recently that she had lied, and she was feeling not seen, and she wanted to feel validated, and she apologizes to them, to their families, to her brothers and her family, because when a woman of your family says she's been essayed in that manner, or essayed period, I should say, what am I saying? If she said she's been essayed as the man in her family, you feel an obligation and a duty to protect her, however, wherever, whether that's physical or whether that's just supporting her, making sure that from this day forward, anytime you see these particular people, you have somebody that have your back. You're not going to go through this situation alone. You're not going to come out of this situation alone. We're going to support you. And I'm pretty sure that they crashed out, that they jumped out the window, that they made comments, that they made decisions in protecting her, moving forward from that situation, that obviously is going to put those kids in a bad light. Now that she apologizes, what happens next at this point? She apologizes, she lies, but for up until recently, these young men have gone through a period in a time of their life where it's just unreal. I can't imagine being a college student and being accused and charged of SA. I couldn't even fathom that. I couldn't even fathom that, especially if I'm not on that type of time, which I'm not. But you get what I'm saying. If I'm not on that type of time and I'm being accused of being on that type of time, especially something like that, everybody that you knew at that point is going to look at you differently. As a man, if somebody says you essay them, I can't imagine you having many of your homeboys or your friends is like, yeah, bro, it's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool, bro. People gonna put some serious distance to you, whether it's your friends, whether it's your relatives, or whether it's your family. Because I look at relatives and family, two different things. That's a whole nother story. Relatives is what you're born to. Family is what they make it. But that's a whole nother story. But you're going to be looked at differently from here on out. So to be put in that type of situation, now everybody that you walk past and it's like, yeah, that's the dude that, he be on that type of time. And it's like, it ruins your reputation forever. Just like how I said earlier, you spend a lifetime building your reputation and it takes a moment to ruin your reputation. So now that she's lied, now that she's apologized, do these young men get their reputation back? Do they get their reputation back? The thoughts that people once had, do it just go away? She lied. Cool. Okay. So you didn't do that. It's no, oh, yo, you didn't do that. I didn't think you did that in the first place, but I had to give the benefit of the doubt. You lose your reputation forever or for a long period of time. Only people who really know you, regardless of what bad is being said about you, they're always going to believe the good in you. There's no way my friend, my bro, my homeboy could have ever done that. There's no way. So in this particular situation, where do these young men go from here? Because 10 years of their life have been affected. And going from college, so if you figure college age, you say anywhere from 18 to 22. 10 years from there is what? 28 to 32. How do they make a living? How do they go on? How do they move with a reputation that's beneficial enough for them to take care of their families after this lie? So it brings me to my next question. In order to avoid these type of lies, because obviously when things like this happen, people lose their life. When you go to jail, you lose your life. That the life that you once had is over with. That's gone. When you come out to nothing. You come out to a brand new world. You come out disheveled. So what happens to the people that lie? So moving forward, there should be penalties for people lying. Truth is truth, right is right, wrong is wrong. And the crazy thing about it, her lie, the foundation of her lie was wanting her to be validated by something. And what I mean by validated by something, I don't know, for those who are out there, I don't know if you have ever had a toxic relationship and y'all arguing like cats and dogs, and you say to yourself like, yo, the way this person's talking to me, I wonder if they care for me at all. So I wonder if I fell off this building right here, how would this person react? That's the validation. You get me? That's the validation people was looking for. She was looking for the validation of somebody caring for her, for somebody to put their arms around her to say, hey, I love you, I care for you, or whatever. That's the validation that I'm talking about. So what happens when this particular validation you're looking for is jeopardizing other people's life? What happens? Now they lied. I lied. Sorry. Cool. No, not cool. There should be harsh penalties for people lying about whatever happened to them. Harsh penalties. Is one thing when you're telling the truth and you take somebody to court and they can't find the evidence. Not cool, but cool. Get it. But it's not cool when you're lying. You're lying, saying this person did this to me and they did not. So now that it's found that they didn't do this, now that it is found that this situation did not happen, there should be a penalty moving forward for the person that gives said lie. And based on that, I feel like it would be a change in people lying about other people doing whatever to them, especially when it comes to SA. Because as a man, you don't come back from that as a man. And if you're put in a situation, fellas, it can happen at any level. You don't and the scariest thing about a situation like that, you don't have to be an NBA player. You don't have to be an NFL player. You don't have to be an actor. You don't have to be a judge. You don't have to be a doctor. You could be an everyday guy going to your job, enjoying your life, having your weekends off, enjoying the game, enjoying a beer at night, enjoying your woman at night, enjoying your kids, and for somebody to ruin your reputation. You don't come back from that. At best, you'll be lucky if you're in the community if you're in the community in such a way where people just rally around you and they know you too well for you to even do something like that. You will have to move to another part of the earth for you to start over again, to start fresh again, just to get a different energy. But guess what? We live in a world of disclosure where people could just look your name up and find stuff on who you are. Like, yeah, nice Terry from down the block. We known him for the last 3 years. He's such a nice guy. You know he has a history of SA? What? No. No way. He cuts my son's hair. No way. So stuff like that need to carry harsh penalties when people are found lying. Shout out to Elise in the building. I hope I'm saying that right. That's a fact. My family had an incident back 20 years within a year. doing Uber and had passenger claims situation. Like, they are innocent because it happens so long ago. Makes you look and feel weird. These situations are detrimental to your tomorrow, and we need harsh penalties to derail situations like this moving forward, because it's very hard to get your life back, if ever. All right, moving on to my next hot topic. Like I told y'all before, college football ass picks is in college football